Hey guys, so I've just got back another PSA submission. If you joined in for the last one, saw I had some good results. I'm probably not as optimistic with this submission. This is some more vintage stuff, so not as easy to grade. But I think we should probably get straight into it and have a look and see how we've gone. I don't know any of the grades at this stage, so I'll open it up and see how we go. So I hope everyone's been well. I know it's a bit of a crazy time in the Pokemon market at the moment. It's definitely hard to get product these days, but everyone's doing the best they can. Hopefully everyone's still enjoying the hobby. Yeah, these are just some of the older stuff that I submitted. I submitted these around the same time as the previous submission, so about October of last year. I do note that PSA is taking a little bit longer than they previously were, just with the demand of cards getting graded, and that's obviously reflective in the way that the Pokemon sort of card market is at the moment. And how sort of popular it all is. So with this, I think it's going to be a mix of some evolutions, some Japanese, some English, a few coloured Charizards in there, just some vintage stuff altogether. So we'll get started. So I'll try and cover it up like I did last time. Alright, so this is a Jolteon Gold Sky Silver Ocean first edition. I just thought this was quite a cool card, so I've had this for a little while and I sort of don't really know, like hopefully my eye for detail is getting better, but we'll find out. A 10. Alright, that's not a bad start. Alright, so yeah, definitely happy with that. Yeah, Japanese, definitely I find a bit easier to grade just with the quality control. So starting off with a 10, that's a great result. We'll check that over the side here. Alright, so next one we have, so we've got Mega Tokyo's Pikachu, another Japanese one. This is just a XY promo. No holo or anything like that, but I just think it's a really, really cool card. We've got two of the most iconic characters within Pokemon, sort of Pikachu and Charizard sort of rolled into one. So see how we go with that. And that's a 9. So doing well so far. Obviously you want a 10, but yeah, I'm not going to turn my nose up at a 9 at all. Yeah, I really like that card. As I said, no holo that sort of pops out, but yeah, just a great card. Alright, and we've got Snorlax vending. I love this art. I think it's almost so ugly and so abhorrent that it's cool. I believe this was done by a school kid. There was a competition in Japan, and a school kid drew this and they turned it into a car, which I think is pretty cool in itself. So yeah, just one that really sort of stands out for me, for my personal collection. And we've got a 9. So we're doing okay. Again, not a holo, but just a really cool card. As you can see, so just it's so childish that it's cool. Yeah, really cool card. So we got another 9. Alright, to cover that. Oh, okay, so this is I think I spoke about this last time. One of my favourite Charizard artworks. This one isn't a first edition. The one I had previously was a first edition. So Stormfront. Yeah, I love this card. I love the design. I love the holo. Alright, I think I got a 9 last time in a first edition. 9 again. Alright, so we're almost getting there with the 10s, but not quite. Still another great card. Happy with that. Okay, what have we got? Okay, yeah, so I think there was a few Dragonites in this submission. So this is a Dragonite Game Boy promo. When I sort of got back into the hobby, this was one of the cards that really sort of stood out to me, and a few other the other sort of Game Boy promos as well. But yeah, this is just really iconic for me. Sort of getting back into the hobby. So there we go, a 10. That's great. All right, so I think, yeah, this card just, I don't know, something about it just hits really well. Great card. I don't know if it fetches an absolute fortune or anything like that, but I think it's just a great card. So very happy with the 10 there. All right, we've got Gengar Fossil Holo. So this is the Japanese version. A little bit of a swirl there as well. Yeah, this is just an iconic card for me. Had the English version growing up as a kid, and Gengar is up there with a lot of people's favourites. So here we go, 9. All right, can't not be happy with that. So 9s and 10s so far, going fairly well. What have we got? So we've got Tyranitar Neo 2, another Japanese card, holo there. It's really sort of quite a unique design, this one. It looks really cool. Okay, we've got an 8 for that one. Alright, so we've got our first 8 of this submission, which is not desirable, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just sort of getting cards that are for my personal collection and encapsulating them in these cases and getting them graded and seeing how I go at the same time. But I think that's a really cool card. Okay, what have we got here? So Light Dragonite from Neo 4. Now this has a hollow pattern, but it's quite subtle. Yeah, I just like some of these sort of light, dark Dragonites and the Game Boy promo. Some of them just look quite unique and cool. An 8. Ooh, okay. So we've got back-to-back 8s here. I don't know where we're going wrong with these, but I mean, just the fact that there are older cards sometimes, it is quite tricky. Yeah, you've got, yeah, some whitening right there. That's probably knocked a peg or two. Yeah, so that would be a major player in that getting an 8. All right, and we have the same card again. Hopefully we don't have an 8. A 9, okay. Happy with that. Yeah, from what I can see, no major issues with that one. So, yeah, 9, much happy with that. And we've got the Dark Dragonite. So as you can see, a lot of these are Japanese variants. Sometimes I just find collecting the Japanese to be a lot more affordable. You're getting the same artwork. So most of the time it's better quality, but just much more affordable. So Dark Dragonite is the Rocket set. An 8. Ooh, alright. So having a bit of a run of 8s here, so hopefully I can turn around. I don't know if we're going to be able to see anything on the back. It's probably going to be in the hollow pattern itself or something. But yeah, still happy. It's a great card. Alright, and we've got Dragonite from Fossil. Yeah, again, this is a really iconic card for me. I just see it. I've seen it for such a long time, both when I was collecting as a kid and then as an adult again. Alright, so off we go on. We've got a 9. Alright, so we're picking things up a little bit. A 9 is good. Happy with that. Okay, so these are some of my favourites in this submission. So these are the 2017 Japanese Sun and Moon promos. There's a poncho wearing Eevees, and there was one of every sort of variant, so you've all the evolutions, and we probably started off with an absolute banger in the Umbreon, so I would be rapt to get this in a high grade. These are so cool. I think they will do really, really well in the future. Here we go. 9. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with the 9. I think these were bought very early days in my collecting, getting back into it. So I didn't know a whole heap about condition and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, very happy with the 9 for that. It's a cool card. I think there was a couple of these in the set. Yeah, okay, so here's the Jolteon. Again, from the same promo set. There's something about them. They're very simplistic, but they look unreal. The ponchos are always cool. All right. Oh yes, a 10. Okay, very, very, very happy with that. That's a great result. Yeah, love that. Love that. Very happy to have that as a 10. Okay, and we've got the last one of this submission. So this is the Leafeon version. That's what I mean about the colours. They just simplistic, but they just really pop. So pretty much, I think all this submission's actually Japanese, to be honest. All right, so for the last one, a 9. All right, that's great. So 2 9s and a 10 out of those Eevee promos. That's really, really good. So a mixed bag. Definitely with the older stuff, it is a lot harder to get consistently good grades. I probably stuffed up on a couple that I've submitted, but yeah, really happy with some of those results. I just wanted to briefly just share a different take on the current sort of climate with Pokemon and how crazy it all is and how it's near impossible to get product at the moment. But I sort of want to just peel it right back, and I think one of the issues that, like, I watch a little bit of content, and one of the issues that I don't see getting addressed is just the sheer size of some of these sets. Like, it's great to collect, and I collect to collect sets, but the sheer size of some of these sets is just almost unattainable when you have so many different variants. It becomes quite a costly exercise to try and collect these sets. And I think when you throw in the demand and everything that's going on around that, it's near impossible to collect the sets with the sheer size that they currently are. So I would like to see some of the sets that get released in the future probably be reduced quite a bit. And I think that might calm it down, because people would then sort of hopefully collect what they want to collect and then probably stop. There's no need to keep purchasing and adding to the supply demand issues. But yeah, just a different take on things. I think yeah, all in all, I think the sets can be reduced a little bit and make them more attainable for collectors at the end of the day, because the collectors are a big sort of part in this Pokemon landscape. Anyway, that's enough of my rambling. Thank you very much for joining in. If you like the video, give me a like, and yeah, I appreciate all your support. And any questions, feel free to shoot me a message, and you'll probably see some of these on the eBay link that I'll supply down below. If you want to watch the previous submission video, I'll also chuck that up, and you can have a look at that. Thanks very much for tuning in. Until next time, thanks very much.